Cause Bobby needs the money. This place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Hey,
What's up?
what's up?
Glad you decided to join the fucking show today.
Well, I want to say to you, Michael, I'm sorry. Yesterday I was a few minutes late and you were a little tired. Things didn't go our way, but you know what? We make it a better day today. Maybe
Turn
yesterday we weren't supposed to do it, but today we're back. Calta and Kelly, #1 best friends. Nothing gets in our way. Not even a little tardiness. So let's do this.
How can you be in a bad mood?
What's up?
How can you be in a bad mood when that song is on? Except unless you're Lou.
I don't. I don't even lose here yet. Nobody even got the fuck. Every thought we really fuck people. Here, let's just say this straight out the gate.
Well, let's be honest. In the entire time that we've been on, including most of the first year where we were on for 5 nights or 6 nights a week.
7.
6. We didn't do Sundays. We took a day. The Lord's Day we took off.
Yes, you're right. 6.
6 days a week, and we were on every night and happily doing it.
Yes.
And then when our lives got back together, we came back, and even then we've never hardly ever missed a show. We do have to move them every once in a while because of things. But yesterday's, I got to tell you, was a sign from God, because you were rebooting your computer. I was sitting here waiting, and I was dying. I almost left the Bucks game on a stretcher. That's how bad my weekend was. And I was wiped out, and it was my birthday. And I feel so much better now that we skipped it and we're doing it today. So thank you for your patience, Ladybugs.
Thank you for your patience, Ladybugs. Yes, we love you all. Here's the thing, Michael, is I don't understand, because I'm watching. I left last week. I left on Monday.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, this big weekend I was supposed to be there, but I couldn't be there. But then I'm watching it on your social media, and I'm like, oh my God, the show, and then the flip flop in, and then the fucking Pitbull and Toddler, and then the next day, and then the tailgate party, and I see you with fucking Florence fucking Maitland, or whatever the fuck that dude's name is with the
I love Florence. Shirt. Florence Maitland is at the top of my list. I don't know who the fuck that is, but I love them.
He used to be on the Bucks. You're
talking about Hall of Famer Warren Sapp?
Yeah, Dante Savage.
Yep. Close.
And then, I mean, Joey's hanging out. I mean, at the game, and you're looking back, and you're taking photos, and you got your chain, and you got your sandwich, you got your drink, you got the fans, you got the tents, you got all this stuff and the swag, and I'm like, wow, what a fucking great weekend. And then, I'm like, oh, there's going to be some stories happening. And then the night before, I was so excited, and then, I had some technical difficulties. And I just couldn't, because my whole fucking life was unplugged on this end.
Fucking Joe Russell.
Still can't get fucking the autofocus to work correctly. This motherfucker.
You look great today.
Well, I try. I mean, it's the wires are everywhere. It's a nightmare on the other side of this. But anyways, and then yesterday I came in, and I think it was 10 minutes. I texted you. And then I called you, but you didn't answer. So I'm like, oh, he's so then we went in, and I'm like, oh, he's gone. And I'm like, what? It didn't make sense. And I was like, oh my God, there's no way. Listen, I'm not going to say this, but I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
All right.
I'm always honest with you, right?
Yes.
So one thing with me, where you stand.
Yes.
I was like, did he get mad over me I'm never late. I'm the one when I'm with him. Let's go. We're going to be late. If anybody's late in the relationship, it's you.
Agreed. I can't even argue that. You and the other bitch in my life, my brother. I have been late to everything we've ever done together, and I cannot. And I have plenty of forgiveness for people who are late. So no, but Bush will tell you I was like this the whole time.
Well, here.
And then I said to Mush,
Yeah.
Have you heard from him? At like 10 minutes after I said, have you heard from him? He goes, no, not yet. I don't know what's going on. I go, all right, I gotta go. I'm out of here. And I shut it off. I walked from here into the other room and was asleep as my head was hitting the pillow.
Okay.
Out, fucking cold.
Well, I was like, I jumped on and I was like, all right, I was like, hey, let's just start it and tell people what's going on. At least because they're there. There was a bunch of the fans in there, but it's fucking. I was like, is he mad? Then I was like, oh my God, was he mad that I'm late? I was like, I can't imagine because my thing is on time. My thing is let's go. I mean, how many times have I been in your living room just waiting in the front foyer for you to fucking nonchalantly walk by me 3 times? I'll be right there. You know what I mean? How many times have we like, dude, we'll go to the restaurant at fucking 9:30. We'll be there at 9:30. And then 11:35 we roll by.
Yeah.
And you're like, it's fine. And for some reason it is.
Yeah, no. It had nothing to do with you. It was 100% me. So fast forward to Sunday morning. Sunday morning, I wake up at 8:00 in the morning.
Yes.
For what reason, I don't know. But for 8:00 in the morning, and a girl comes in my room.
Whoa.
With 2 IV bags, and she hooks me up to an IV, and she gives me a regular IV filled with fluids for anybody who is dehydrated. And then she puts in there Zofran, Pepsid, and something else that's to help deal with if you feel nauseous from a hangover. So she fills me with 2 bags, and then I'm leaving there and going home to pick up my son real quick. And then we are turning around going to the tailgate party, the first one at the Raymond James Stadium where the Bucks play. So we're driving to the stadium where I'm in the back seat. Tom's driving us, and my phone rings, and it's Warren Sapp, and he says, "Where's your tailgate at?" I said, "It's across the street from the stadium on Himes." He's like, "All right, I'll see you there at 2:00." I was like, "Awesome." Then he calls me right back, and he goes, "Hey," I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You vaccinated?" And I go, "Come on, Warren, you know all white people are vaccinated." He goes, "All right, I'm coming in hot. I'll see you then." So we went to the thing and to the tailgate, and it is awesome, but it's starting to get a little hot. Right. And then Sap shows up, and he's the most lovable, fun Sap I've seen in years. He's drinking, so I start drinking. And we're drinking beers, and we're eating brisket outside of the stadium, getting ready for the game. I'm super excited. Every ounce of those IVs just sweat out of my body.
No shit.
Done. I'm there until 3:30, and then at 3:30, Joey and I walk into the stadium across the street to the entrance to the escalator to our seats. And by the time I got in my seat, I felt like I'd run a marathon. My heart was beating like crazy, and I was fucking miserable. And then sitting there in the stadium, I was like, "Oh, the flyover," and I'm like trying to get myself excited for it. Sitting there at stadium is what I think eggs feel like when you're boiling a dozen eggs, and they're just sitting there like this, just waiting. And I looked at Joey and I go, "I gotta go get some water." And I got up and I went up 12 steps, maybe, took a left, went to the hall, took a right, and I had to lean against the wall because the world started spinning. Wow. It was just too much, too much heat, too much partying this weekend, too much being old and fat. And I was like, I'm done. I'm never going to any more games until November or night games. And I went and sat out in the hallway and watched the games on the TV the whole time.
Shit.
Yeah, my row is all filled with my friends. So Joey just sat with my friends, and I was out of it, man.
Now, how can we didn't bring the spritzer?
I did bring the spritzer. Tom drove the spritzer. So I didn't want to leave Joey in the stadium alone. So I just sat out there and I watched it on the TV. But thankfully, he in the third quarter, he was so tired. He was like, "Let's get out of here." So we left a little bit early. But man, I was beaten down, dehydrated. My fingers are swollen. My heart was racing. I was like, I may have the big one on my 50th birthday.
Oh my God. I'm coming, Louise. I'm coming.
It was bad.
So let's get into this weekend, shall we? It's
you have no idea the things I'm about to tell you.
I mean, I'm excited. I was talking to Tim Dillon yesterday. He gave me a call.
Yeah, who's here, by the way.
He was.
Is he gone now?
He's gone. But he was talking to me about Tampa, and I go, listen, man, it's America in 1985. Tampa is America in 1985 to 1996, I would say 2002, right after the towers. It's
Yeah.
so patriotic down there. Nothing is happening. Nobody cares what side of the fucking line you're on. There's no fear of anything. You walk in, there's no masks, there's no bullshit. And it's, I mean, there's a weird, creepy sexual vibe everywhere.
Everywhere.
And I can't, it reminds me of the 80s, dude. Late 80s, early 90s. It's so weird in Tampa.
Weirdly wonderful. It really is,
Yeah,
because
like I'm almost scared to move down there, because it's like, what, me and my wife going to become swingers?
well, my wife and I are not swingers. I can assure you of that. You can stay out of it if you want to.
It's crazy. So
I asked my wife. She asked me what I wanted for my birthday. I told her.
Yeah.
I said, when we go to Vegas next month, I want to get a hooker and we have a threesome. She's shot that down a million times, and I keep like pulling up. I'm like, we could spend like $2,000 and get a really fucking smoking hot hooker. And she's like, this is not helping the cause.
Yeah, but down there you don't even need to do that. You could just go to a bar and get a smoking hot bartender.
Yeah, she's not down with that. She would only be doing it for me.
Right.
And I figured at least if I get like the Angelina Jolie of hookers, she'll be like, all right, I could probably tolerate this.
You don't have to worry about bumping into her at the Winn-Dixie.
Oh, hey, how you doing? No, we got the kids. We got the kids. We're good.
Yeah, she's with her little mulatto kid. Hi, how are you? All right, so tell me, all right, where do we start with this? Because you had Friday night after the show.
Friday night after the show, we went straight down to the Postcard Inn, which is on the beach. I check into my hotel. Things are going good. We have I am the guy said I got to learn to pace myself. I pace myself very well. I got to the hotel early so that I could take a nap before things started. Then we went out to hang out and mingle with the people, and at that point my staff was already heavily intoxicated, most of them. We did the 6 and 9 that we do where you write the jokes.
Yeah.
We did that at 6 and 9 p.m. where we did it live in front of the audience. And it went over great, but it was great because Gio was so drunk he couldn't read his own paper.
That's hilarious.
A grown man trying to read in front of people was great. Carmen was drunk, a lot of yelling, a lot of talk about butt stuff. Friday ended in the pool where there was a lot of titties, but it was a pretty calm night.
What do you mean when you say that?
Like
Friday night in the pool.
I said, okay, it's like 11 o'clock. Let's everybody go in the pool. And they were like, hey, security's saying the pool's closed. I was like, I got this. I went over and talked to security guy. He's like, pool's open. We went in the pool, probably like 50 of us. And there were, people were like, I didn't bring a bathing suit. And then next thing you know, girls just taking off their clothes and jumping in the pool. So that was a good time. Then Saturday is normal day at the beach. Things are going good.
There's no pink hue in the pool after a couple minutes.
I got to tell you, I wouldn't go in the pool the next day if I was anybody else. I didn't go back in the pool. The next day, I get up again around midday. Tony and I had coffee in the lobby. Then my boss came by to say hi and say happy birthday and all that stuff. And then some more of my friends came and stayed at the hotel. So the drinking started. And then at 1 o'clock, we played volleyball. And when the volleyball tournament was over, we started doing some pretty good drinking. And that's when the moment of the weekend kicked in. Now, you may think this is a funny moment or a sexual moment or something. I don't know what you're thinking, but you cannot appreciate the moment unless you were there. And I will show you pictures off the air.
Can we guess what the moment is?
I was hoping that you would. Joe, Spanish, where is Joe? Okay, good. Because go ahead.
Can we please, Ladybugs, guess what happened? I'm gonna guess that a hot chick shit in the pool.
You are way closer than you think. You are way closer than you think.
Bush, what do you guess?
An ugly woman shit in the pool.
Was it Patty? Was it?
You are also close, Bush.
Oh,
But
that's
just to show you how fucking crazy this weekend is, Crazy Patty was the most normal she ever was.
get the fuck out of here.
So this is great. Crazy Patty's counterpart is the one involved in this, and that is Pap Pap. Pap Pap had what I like to call 14 resurrections over the weekend. He was pass out drunk and then would resurrect and start over again 14 times over the weekend.
Right.
At one point, Saturday afternoon at about 4:00, there is a situation that arose with Pap Pap. He is standing under a pavilion talking to a lady while some people are sitting around him at these bar tables, including Galvin, who is videotaping. And Pap Pap, between Resurrection 12 and 14, in broad daylight, just begins urinating in his pants and down his leg, and continues his conversation with the woman. And I have not seen one human being piss this much in my life. He just was peeing, and Galvin zooms in and it's just pouring out his leg in a big puddle, and he's wearing cargo shorts. It's not even like he's wearing a bathing suit, and this woman doesn't even realize it, and she's standing there talking to him and puddles just forming out. It's horrendously awesome.
Where is this video, dude?
You don't have the video? Oh, I gotta get it from Galvin. Galvin has it. We haven't put it out yet, but I feel like this is the place to do it.
Oh my god, I gotta see this. I gotta see the video.
Yeah, it is pretty intense because he's there and he's doing his Pap Pap and lean, and all of a sudden it's like his water broke. Like he was 8 months pregnant and his water just broke, and it just comes flooding out his leg. And it's like he doesn't even notice. He's just carrying on his conversation. The woman's carrying on the conversation, and then you just see other people with their phone just start going like this and start videotaping. It's awful. It's awful, but it's great.
Look, man, here's the deal. This is the way I feel about this stuff.
I just got the video.
Oh, you got it?
You want me to send it to Mush?
Yeah, send it to Mush. We can show this, Mush, right?
It's not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. I just texted to you, Mush.
Buddy, it's not like a party. Can I just say this? And I maybe it sounds creepy, but it's not a party unless somebody pisses or shits their pants.
So I used to have a 4th of July party at my house every year. Pete and I started it when Pete and I lived together. And then I carried it on when Amanda and I lived together. Then when I had kids, I was like, all right, enough of that. But my party was always people. It started out with like, hey, people getting thrown in the pool. And then the next year was, oh, it's not a party till somebody ruins their phone. You know, we got a bunch of phones and rice by the end of the night.
Right.
Then it was like, it's not a party till you have a midget at your party. Then I had a party that had 3 midgets at the party, and you were like, what more can we do? Right. We had to take it to the next level. We had naked chicken fights. We had all sorts of stuff. My wife woke up one day and she was like, hi, I don't want to do this anymore. And I go, what? And she goes, I don't know. She goes, last night when I went to bed to pass out, there were like 6 topless chicks in our pool, and this is getting kind of gross. No more. And that was the last party we ever had.
At your house?
At my house.
So you just moved to the flip-flop inn?
We moved into the flip-flop inn, pretty much, yeah. Mush, this is the first. We have not even shown this on our show. This is the first time anybody's gonna get to see it. And Pap Pap's still floating around here, so we should probably do it before he comes back.
No problem. I'm just converting it so it doesn't freeze like it did last time.
Yeah, I know. It's not your.
That's fucking great. It's great that Galvin must be so excited. I get excited when I driving down the road and I get turkeys on my video. You know what I mean? When I pull over and there's like a fucking 8 turkeys. Never so mind touching my friend pisses pants.
There's so many deer in my neighborhood that Bobby said every time he comes home, it's like he's reading a children's book out loud.
Oh, it really is. There's always some fucking little fawn and her mom, and then I can picture them. There's that big guy again with his big friend. Them. But they look nice. Yeah, but they'll eat you, honey. Let's go to the jungle.
There's some other stuff I'd have to share with you off the air that happened. Some good parties.
Oh, really?
Things, yeah. So there's this one girl. This is a long story, but make a long story short, I had this girl in my room, and I had a bunch of people in my room.
Whoa!
She's like a 6-foot blonde stripper.
Wow.
With big fake boobs, nice. Big fake lips, and all that. And she's in my room with a couple other people that I work with. We're all just kind of hanging out drinking.
Right.
And it's like 1 a.m, and all of a sudden there's like a commotion outside my door, and I open the door, and there's like a couple of young girls, and some other guys, and they're drunk and all that. And the young girl comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, I want to come in there." I was like, "No," and she goes, I go, "You're way too young." And she goes, "No, I'm not. I got a lot of talent, so I'm looking to make some money tonight." I was like, "You've come to the wrong door, sweetheart." But that girl ended up getting in a fight with the stripper, and she threatened to go. She punched her in the face, threatened to go get a gun. So the stripper grabbed a knife, and that's the last time I saw either one of them. If you hear about a double homicide and outside the Flip Flop Inn, that was us.
So wow, that's crazy. Now, how young do you think the girl was?
Oh, she was 19. She said she was 19.
That's
She was smoking hot, wearing a half shirt,
oh.
skinny, and she was drunk. She was doing the lean. I don't know what was going on in her life, and she kept leaning. She's like, "I'm so good. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at that. I'm looking for a big payday." I was like, "I don't know who told you to talk to me, but you're not getting any of this shit. I just want to go to sleep. I wanted to go lay in bed and watch Idris Elba narrate videos of crocodiles eating wildebeest."
That's when you know you're old. You have to get 2 bags of fucking electrolyte shot in your bag, and a smoking hot girl comes to your room and says, I am good at sexual acts, and I would like to show you." And you're like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'd rather go listen to a door guy from the fucking Caroline's Comedy Club who made it."
Yeah. Seriously, I was like, I'd rather listen to this chick tell me stories about why all strippers are not stupid.
Wow. I mean, dude, to resist that is pretty fucking crazy, but I guess you've been through the fucking ringer much time. You don't want to lose your life.
I'm not paying any bitches any money for anything ever. And I gotta tell you though, there was a part of me that was like, man, I'd see what $50 would get me if nobody was here.
I said that too, until you look at the mortgage bill, the heat bill, the fucking jiu-jitsu bill, the football bill, the car bills. I think we're paying a lot for pussy.
Yeah. You want to know the best is the stripper, the one that was in my room, felt like she was one of those annoying strippers. She's like, "I'm just doing this for the money. I'm not a dumb stripper. I got a business on the side, and I do this, and I got a mortgage." And I'm like, "Okay, smart stripper."
Yeah.
And like, go show somebody your butthole for a little while for some money. Well, she decided to go out and mentor the young stripper, and all I heard her go was, "You should go home and get a book, and you should spend more time reading." I was like, "Later," and I closed the door, and that's when evidently the young girl punched the old girl in the face. And the old girl took it like a champion, but then the girl said she was going to get a knife or a gun and come back to kill her. So she went back in my room, found my knife in my wash kit, and waited outside with a knife. And I was like, "Okay, I gotta go."
There's a knife somewhere with a dead hooker with your fingerprints on it.
Probably.
That's good.
Probably.
Oh God!
I just went in the room next door. I was like, later, and I went to the girl's room next door that I work with. I was like, "I'm hanging out here for a couple of minutes."
Hilarious.
Video's ready.
Hey.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Pap Pap.
I come to the foot of the stage and wailing on a solo. We're just standing there like 2 dogs and staring at him. We're the only ones in there. And he's just in his house group. He's crushing the solo. And then he stops and he looks around and he goes, "That sounds good." And
it's spraying on her foot.
She's got no idea. Was she so drunk, that lady? She had no idea.
Dude, little sprinkles were going on her fucking toes. Play that again, Mush. I gotta see this lady's face.
Comes to the foot of the stage and wailing on a solo. We're just standing there like 2 dogs and staring at him. We're the only ones in there. And he's just in his house group. He's crushing the solo. And then he stops and he looks around and he goes, "That sounds good." And
Oh my God. Oh, that poor woman. Oh God. And he just jumped in the pool. You know that.
Here's the thing about him, okay? Total splashback. If you're that drunk, you think that guy's down for the count. Like about an hour after that was the last time we saw Carmen. Carmen was so fucked up. I went up to the bar and was trying to do shots with Carmen, and she kept spilling drinks. She soaked my ankles. She kept spilling her own drinks on my feet. And Carmen went to her room. We never saw her again. So Joe, though, kept having resurrections. So by the time Pitbull Toddler got on stage at 8:30 on Saturday night, we're up on stage and we get to the point in the song where we sing "Sweet Caroline," and we're like, "Where's Pap Pap?" And my singer goes, "Pap Pap's not going to make it." I go, "Oh, hold on. Let's try this." And we were just starting to chant, "Pap, Pap, Pap, And Pap was like this. He was passed out in a lounge chair, and he just like Michael Myers in Halloween, just sits right up, starts looking around, and next day he's on the stage singing with us. He's the fucking best. He's the best. He's not. He is the undead. He says his insides are made of glass. So that's right, baby. He saved her.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
This is why I wish you would have been able to come, because we did have a fun time, man. We really did.
Yeah, I would have had a blast.
Tony was there. Dr. D was there. Pete was there. It was good.
Oh, that's great. It sounds like a blast. I was Sunday. I took Max to Dave and Buster's, which we've been to a bunch of times, and then he saw the fucking Tampa Bay Bucks game on the big screen TVs. He's like, Dad, let's go get some French fries and drinks and watch the game. And I'm looking up at the TV. I'm like, where's the Pats game? I'm like, the Jets and the Pats already played. He goes, no, the Bucks. So me and him are sitting at the bar, and he's leaning back like he's fucking 27, and he's got money on the game with a slushy wormy drink and a thing of French fries. So he's a Bucks fan. Thank you. And all the gear you bought him.
Listen, I tried to buy more for him, but because of your friend Tom Brady, it made it very hard to get him things there through Amazon Prime. So I sent him a hat and flip-flops, which is the thing that could get it there the quickest. I wanted him to get it before you got home and tried to take it away from him. Yep. But Max plays for the Buccaneers. He likes the Buccaneers. He's sporting the Buccaneers. Now, listen, it's not like I'm turning him on to old Bucko Bruce creamsicle Buccaneers. I'm turning him on to the Super Bowl champion with the greatest quarterback of all time, a guy that we should, as best friends, we share. Yeah, you should be happy with that.
I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now. It's over.
Right. Now look,
that was the moment of his life when I make him this is his team. So when you see those father and sons, and one likes the Red Sox, one likes the Yankees, how do you like the Yankees? I went to New York for a couple weeks at a summer camp, and I really got into the Yankees then. And so I've been a Yankee fan ever since. That's the moment. It's like, I got home one day, and then I got on flag football. It was a Buccaneers team. And then my dad's friend Mike sent me a bunch of Buck stuff, and I got into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him a jersey.
No jersey.
Yeah, come on, don't be
no
dick.
Jersey.
I'm getting him a jersey, custom with his own name on it.
So any other dirty stuff?
Watch this, ready?
Yeah.
I had to look over.
Why?
Because all the girls want to bang Spanish.
Why?
He's sitting over there. I don't know why. He's not that good looking. He's got fat muscles. Yeah. He's got fucking
fat muscles.
Transplanted hair. He wears stupid fucking no sleeve vest all the time. Right. And he's not that funny. And all the girls love Spanish. And he's good because he's got a girlfriend and he's happy having a girlfriend. Right. But when he didn't, he was dick slaying everybody.
Really?
Couldn't do anything. I'm glad he was tortured this weekend.
What is fat muscles?
It's weird. He kind of has muscles because he works out a lot, but yet when he's wearing his little vest and his no sleeves, he doesn't look fat. He just looks puffy. He's got muscles, but they're fat muscles.
He's like mobster in shape.
Kind of.
Soprano.
More like a fat Mexican. You know what I mean? Like, you ever see some of them tough Mexican gangs, like LA Mexicans?
Have I ever seen a fat Mexican? Yeah, one's pushing buttons for the show right now.
Not a Texican, a Mexican.
Mush is a Texican?
Yeah, he's a Texican. I mean, I'm talking about one that comes straight from Mexico.
Mush is a Tunsican. Sorry, Mush. You know what? When you can't hear Mush laugh, it hurts. Mush,
yeah, Spanish.
Are you there, Mush? Chubby muscles. Mush, do you work out at all?
I haven't recently.
It's not like you made him mad.
No,
no, I'm not mad.
Mush doesn't get mad at that stuff. He knows he's a fucking Tunsican.
Oh, hello, Gio. Hello, Peppa.
Hey, can those two step in? Can Trash Face and fucking Recyclone step in for a second?
Well, they're not in uniform, but I could bring Spanish and Joe over here.
Oh, Spanish and Joe, yes.
Oh, yeah,
sorry, yes.
Joe, you guys come over and say hi. This is what I like to call fat muscles and loose bowels.
There he is. Hey, what's up, Tinkles?
How you doing? How you doing, Robert Kelly? Mistakes were made, Robert Kelly.
What's up, Tinkles? How you doing, Tinkles? Sprinkles?
Legends were made, Joe. Legends were made.
Listen, man, I gotta. That's so funny what you said about Spanish's muscles.
Look at him. Look at fat muscles.
Yeah, he really does. He has wide hips. Hey, Tinkles.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Robert Kelly?
Tinkles, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead. I'll answer any question you want.
All right, so you're standing there talking to this girl, right? First of all, I need I need to know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I have no idea, Robert. I really, honestly do
not. So you're blacked out.
That was 12 resurrections ago. He doesn't remember anything.
Yeah. So you're sitting there. You're talking.
Having a conversation with her. No recollection of this incident taking place.
Yeah, but you're pissing on this chick's foot like a Doberman Pinscher, right? And you don't even feel like as a human pissing on someone else's foot. You not feel as a human. There's nothing in you. There's nothing in you that says sorry.
You are not disgusting. You are recycling.
Okay, thank you, Michael.
All right, well, Pat P. Chubby muscles. Listen, so Tinkles. All right, so you sit there pissing. Now you don't remember, like, dude, I gotta pee. You didn't have any. No. So now, did you just walk right when you're done? Did you walk clean away from that situation?
No, I was escorted away by Spanish.
By Fat Muscles had to
took me out.
Take him back to his room.
So Fat Muscles saw you pissing on a chick's foot.
Yeah.
Everybody
saw it, Robert Kelly. This was everybody.
Like a fucking adopted dog.
Oh yeah. Some people need an audience.
Gio's here, and Gio has a really hot sister, and we always say that his sister's ripe, and we want to have her on the show and all that. And we were just telling Gio this morning, keep in mind it's Tuesday. We're like, yeah, then Friday you FaceTimed your sister, and he goes, no, I didn't. And we're like, yeah, you did. He goes, I did not. We're all like, yes, you did. Then he looks through his phone thing. He goes, holy shit, I did. Yeah, he didn't even remember.
What the
entire pool cheered.
Yeah, we finally got to see your ripe sister.
Well, ripe is hey, what's up? What's up, Gio? How you doing, buddy? Hey, did you pee? Did you shit? Did you do anything? What'd you do this weekend?
No, nothing like that.
Did you pass out?
He just couldn't read in front of 300 people. This is Gio. I have it on tape, but Gio's like, son, on the. Hold on, let me start over again. And he was fucking great. Couldn't read. It was awesome.
Look at his little fingers twitching. Look at his little fingers. Look at them. They're going nuts. So Pap. So let me ask you a question. Gio, did you see him pissing on the lady's foot?
I did not. I had just left. Like,
you didn't see the wild stallion taking a hot one on the chick's flip-flop?
When I walked up, I saw the aftermath in the massive puddle in the crowd of like 100 people.
It's a strong stream, Robert Kelly.
Oh, I saw it, dude. You got a fucking strong. Let me tell you something. The little spittles going on that poor chick's toe is fucking nuts. Look, I piss next to my 8-year-old sometimes. It gets on my thigh. Never mind.
She didn't know. She didn't move. She didn't flinch. Carmen kept spilling a drink, and it kept like tinkling on my ankles, and I kept going, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, it bothered me so much. This lady, she didn't even acknowledge it.
That lady was fascinated. What were you solving a mystery? Why was she so engaged?
I don't know. I must have been saying, I'm very engaging. Maybe I was saying something interesting, Rob.
Dude,
no, probably not. I bet he was saying this. That's Joe when he drinks. It's all he does.
I've only done one thing. Me in Spanish only fucked one time, and it wasn't even his fault.
It's not gay. It's not gay.
It's not gay because I love him as a man, and he loves me as an uncle. And and his bum was out. And look at him. He's looking at their watches. What did you really fucking
time to go?
Now, in Spanish, you got a girlfriend, right?
Yes.
Pap, do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Was she there?
No, and I did not tell her anything. She hasn't figured it out yet.
I keep wanting to text her the video.
No, please don't.
So she's gonna have to make a decision at some point.
She gets very disappointed in Pap Joe. She does not like
my wife. My wife gets mad at me when I spill soup on my shirt. Never mind pissing on some random lady's leg like a fucking dirty alley cat. Dude, you pissed. Listen to me, dude. Listen to me, dude. As an adult male, I mean, literally a fucking at the middle of your life right now. You're at the middle.
Middle. He's on the tail end. He's on the tail end of it.
Continent, Robert Kelly. Don't make fun of him.
Dude, listen, you're not incontinent. You're not you're just a fucking, you're a pimp. You're like, hey, I gotta go. What were you saying, baby?
Mhm.
Let me tell you why Afghanistan, we shouldn't have pulled out of there. This is how we should have done. As you're pissing on her foot.
If I was that woman, I would be like, I think you're about to give birth.
It rains out once a day in Tampa. I mean, at least once a day. Oh, you spittled.
What can I tell you?
What are you gonna do? Now Spanish, you saw this happening.
Yeah. I was standing next to him when it started, and I was gonna. My first reaction was to just run away, but I was like, I didn't want to make a scene.
It was too late for that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want everybody who hasn't already noticed. I don't want them to look over.
You mean the fucking 15 people watching a grown man piss on a lady's foot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep in mind there were like 30 people in the vicinity. There was like 300 people at the bar right next to it, and about 2,000 people on the beach behind them. So we're like, I was only about 20 feet away, but I wasn't looking. And Galvin came up to me and he goes, "You have got to see this." And I was like, "Oh boy."
Galvin, let me tell you something. Galvin deserves some type of award, some type of social media, virtual camera, visual art award for the show, because anybody else would have fucking frozen that situation.
Or been like so shaky.
This son of a bitch took that footage was beautiful. I mean, perfect. It zoomed in right to the foot. You got the little spittles going on her fucking, I mean, her toenails that she just got done for this weekend. Hey, put a tail green. Was staying at the flip flop inn. I wanted to match the shutters.
Oh man.
Oh, dude. Oh,
by the
my.
way,
Yeah.
Galvin's new name is Oates.
Why?
Because he's my oats. He's the oats to my Hall.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, because people are always like, Hall's the one who can really sing. What does Oates do? But truthfully, Oates really, without Oates, Hall's just a pretty blonde.
Yeah, I mean, you need the guy with the weird mustache.
Yeah, I tried to give him Oates credit this morning. He didn't want it.
Nobody really wants Oates credits. You know what I mean? Nobody wants that except Pap because he pisses like a fucking horse.
he wants all the Oates he can get.
I would have ran over and smelled it. I would want to know. I bet it smelled like fucking old cereal.
I stood next to it. I took a picture with it, like as if it was some sort of thing that Jesus left behind.
Hey, where's he going? Where's that little motherfucker?
He's gonna move the car. He's gonna move his car so Gio can get out.
Oh God, dude.
Because Melissa, I believe she was probably pretty fucking drunk too. Everybody used this weekend as a good reason to get drunk and do stupid shit. There was a lot of stupid shit going on.
Yeah, dude. I wish I was there because I knew it was going to be a nightmare, a fucking nightmare of fun.
I'm telling him, I told my wife, I don't want you to go. And it's not because I didn't want her to be there. It's because I knew she would be miserable.
Yeah.
And it's a dirty environment for her.
Yes.
And I also brought a team of people around me to make sure that I was okay. I had Dr. D there. I had Pete there. I had my agent, super agent Tony Burton was there. So I was kind of all taken care of at all times. Right. I had people on the staff with access to my room so that they could just come in and check on things.
I'd save you.
Right. I was good. And I was in bed watching Idris Elba. I was laying there with my eyes closed. The fan was on my face and I would just listen to him. And then the wildebeest tries to cross the Serengeti, but the alligators are too much for it. And I was like, this is the best fucking night of my life.
And that's when the water buffalo pissed right on her flip-flop.
We should have somebody narrate that video.
Oh, yeah.
With a really good voice.
Hey, Pap Tinkles, a.k.a. Tinkles King. God bless you, dude. Listen, I'll tell you right now, you're fucking, that made the weekend.
Legendary.
I appreciate it. I'm a little humiliated, but thank you.
You shouldn't be
the
humiliated.
First time you piss your pants.
Yeah,
Listen, you shouldn't be humiliated. Here's why. Okay, you're a drinker. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
You're a drinker. You drink fucking booze. Part of drinking booze, things are going to happen. You're going to throw up. You're going to fucking...
Do that.
Right, but you're gonna throw up once in a while. You're gonna drink. You're gonna fucking whatever, misjudge, and you're gonna puke. We know that. So if you're a drinker, that's gonna happen, and you're gonna piss your pants. That's just
Mistakes are made.
that's a guarantee. And once in a while, you're gonna piss your pants. Look, when I drank and drugged, I shit my pants a bunch of times.
Well, I'm glad that didn't happen.
I've never done that.
Well, let me tell you something. When you shit your pants, is a little better. Depends on your
Why?
diet. I'll tell you why, because it just goes in your fucking thing, like especially if you have a swim trunk on, it
Yeah.
catches it like a net, like
Yeah.
you got a bunch of mackerel, so it holds in there, and then you can
How do
take
get
it
that?
out and
You got to go unload it.
You got it like the guy going out in the prison movie where he was dropping rocks out of his pants.
Oh, like Shawshank?
Shawshank
Just little pieces at a time through the hole in your pocket.
Big V. When she walked away, her flip flops squeaked. Oh shit!
Robert Kelly, I love you.
I love you too, Tinks.
Look, there's a picture of Joe right there.
And
We need
if
to
you
make
don't-
those
you gotta-
Calvin pissing decals. We need to make Pat pee.
Oh, you have to make it. You have to make Pat pissing. I want to put one on my fucking kid's skateboard.
Oh,
Oh,
that's great.
dude. Fantastic. I mean, listen, if you don't have people doing shit like that, what are you going to do? What happened this weekend? We had a good time. Everybody had a great time. Well, what happened? No, we just had a good time. Show was good. Everything was good. Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. That's it. Yeah. Went to the game. The game was fun. All right. See you later. The fact that you you almost died in a fucking Bucks game. You had to leave. You had to go sit in a hallway because all your fluids were gone. Is fantastic. I'm
There's
sorry.
also 5 stories that I can't tell you on this podcast. 5 stories that never happened.
5 shows that never happened, and I can't wait to hear those. When am I hearing those? What are we doing?
When I come up in October.
Yes, you're coming up to the Celebrity Theater.
Yes.
Celebrity Theater, Atlantic City. Yes, that's gonna be a fun gig, dude.
I am
Fantastic.
booked solid.
I'm gonna shit my pants right on the boardwalk.
I could top that.
Really?
Let's both shit our pants at the same time.
That'd be great just to shit our pants.
We'll shit on each other's feet for a little while.
Oh God, you need somebody pissing their pants.
Joe's new theme song is "Tinkle, Tinkle, Little Star."
How I wonder where you are,
How I wonder how that woman didn't know the fuck that you were peeing on her feet.
dude. I wonder if she walked away going, "You smell that?" Her stupid flip flops she has to throw out. Great.
Listen,
time. Yeah.
I don't ever care about the comments. This guy is trying so hard to get attention.
Which guy?
I don't even know what his name is, but you finally got my attention. What he said, did Calta hear what Natalie Cuomo said about him? No, I did not. Whether she said anything or not, you finally got my attention, sir. Good job.
That's funny. What a creative cunt. Why is he saying shit the whole time?
I just see he's got Calta this. You guys are 3 homos in a basement, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But then he's like, did Calta hear what Natalie Cuomo? I'm like, no, what did she say? I'm like, you got me, you fucker.
First of all, here's the deal. You're not in a basement. You're in Florida. There's no basements in Florida, you fucking knucklehead.
We'd be drowning right now.
Oh, my God, dude. Fucking A, that's funny. Did you hear what Natalie Cuomo said about you?
I perked up. I was like, what'd she say? I want to kiss Lewis's right on that forehead every time I see a picture of her.
Yeah, Lewis is fucking. I mean, I've never seen the kid so happy.
Good. I mean, they seem like they get along real well. That's an equal couple. He's in good shape. She's pretty. That works out.
Yeah, he's just. I can't wait for his fight.
When is it?
I don't know. Mush. When is that fight?
November.
It keeps getting moved around because they can't get a venue.
Why can't they?
I'll get him a venue.
Do it in Tampa.
Let him fight as part of the Punch Out. I'll get a venue.
No.
Yeah, because at one point it was going to be right after Skankfest, but then that fell through for some reason.
Oh, Jesus Christ! All right, well, there you go.
Well, anyway, it was a good weekend, and
Sorry, I missed it, man.
whoa, easy! Don't pee on the way to the house.
I actually had to do a show.
You know he pees outside every day too.
Where?
I got 19 fucking bathrooms, and he goes out the back door in the garage and pees in the woods. And my wife was out there feeding the tortoise one day, and she's like, "I ran into Pap outside." And I go, "Yeah, he likes to go out there and pee." She goes, "Yeah, he was out there peeing in the backyard." I was like,
Can I just say
Keep
something?
the alligator away.
"Yeah,
Dude, can I just say something?
yes,
You get 19 bathrooms in your house.
Yeah.
Why would he pee outside?
He likes to be one with nature. He doesn't just pee like in the backyard. He walks into the forest and pees out there." Jesus Christ!
He scared the shit out of everybody. Why do you pee outside?
Because I gotta be free.
What does that mean?
I gotta mark my territory.
It's not your territory. It's Mike's.
No, it's a nature preserve out there. There's deers, antelopes, all kinds of stuff.
Antelopes.
There's no antelopes in Florida.
Buffalo out there.
Something out there. That's why I go.
Yeah, but why?
Because I like being outside.
So why did you? There's a bathroom right down the hall?
Yeah, this is closer.
It's not closer. I guarantee, foot wise, it's further away.
It's very nice out there, Robert Kelly. When you come down, I'll take you out there. I'll show you the lay of the land. It's beautiful.
I'm not gonna step in your piss. Fucking
Hilarious.
God damn it. I had to do deers.
Plenty of deers.
There's so many deers in the fucking neighborhood, Jax. You don't even know. I don't like that Jax in his profile pic is literally sucking his gut in.
What is you? Oh. I'm just steering the boat.
Just steering the boat, holding my breath. Dude, I had to do this gig. What does it say?
Lou said you mistook that woman for a tree. That's why you peed on her.
I love you, Lou.
Lou's funny. Yeah, I did the gig in at the MGM Casino. I was furious, Mike.
Was it Crips of Kids or no?
No, it was Bob Kelly. First of all, the gig is in outside of the casino.
You had me outside.
Well, you have to walk outside through a little courtyard to it's an old what are those fucking things where they keep all the weapons and ammunition?
Armory.
It's an old armory, like that huge, looks like a castle, right?
Yeah.
And they have a show in there. And, the acoustics are fucking wild. It's just, it's 85-foot ceilings, no monitors on stage. You got to say a joke and wait 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Because you hear yourself. And I went in to get a steak. First of all, I walk into the casino and they're like, "Oh, you put your mask on, sir." And I'm like, "Oh, shit. Okay." I put my mask on and then I go into the casino floor where the steakhouse is. "Sir, take your mask off." I go, "They just told me to put it on. Camera has to see your face, sir."
Oh my God.
I'm like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, that's where the gig is.
Holy shit, look at that thing.
Yeah, it looks nice if you were having a wedding.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, not very conducive for a comedy show, whatever. But they do a good job putting it together. But then
I feel like there should have been more magic there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I should have came down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
I go to the steak restaurant. A girl's twat right away. There's 95 open tables. It's 5:00. They just opened. Do you have a reservation? No. Why would I? Why would I make a reservation for one?
Yeah.
The loneliest phone call ever. "Hey, can I make a reservation?" "Yeah." "How many?" "One." So then she goes to try to sit me at the bar. There's the bar, and then in the back of the bar on one of the ends, below the bar, they put a tabletop connected to the bar.
Oh, wow.
And she goes, "You can sit over here." There's just a guy. There's 2 chairs right next to each other. And there's a fucking dude my size eating. I go, "You want me to sit next to this guy right now? I'm not going to ruin his night."
Yeah.
I go, "No." I go, "Can't I just sit down at a table?" She goes, "We're booked." I go, "There's nobody here." "Sorry, sir. We're booked for the whole."
That's so annoying.
The whole night. I felt like just giving her $100 going, "Hey, can I do it now?" Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Right
Absolutely.
this way. Yeah.
Fucking assholes, man.
Tony and I went to dinner on Thursday night, and we went to Sacred Pepper, and they sat us down. And we had reservations. It was perfect, and the restaurant was empty. We ate early, like at 5:00, because I picked them up from the airport. Next to us is a two-top table right next to us, and they seated these two ladies, and they put them right next to us. The ladies sat down, and they looked at us, and we looked at them. We just started laughing. Like, this whole fucking restaurant is empty, and we're practically touching ass cheeks now. It was so awkward, but thankfully they were cool, and they were two chicks, so it didn't make it weird.
Yeah, this whole restaurant thing is getting fucking nuts. What they're doing, I don't know. Yeah, even all the restaurants we went to, it's going to be a 40-minute wait. It's like you have tables open.
Yeah,
they don't have the people to work the.
I think there has to be something there. Like they give you one of those flames at your table, and you can just cook your own food.
Like the Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue, something like that. I don't
Put
know.
some chicken wings in a pot and fry them.
Yeah, here you go. Do what you can with them.
So I think you'd be good for that, Bobby. I'd love to see you do that, at least in a movie.
Hey, would you
what's that, Mush?
Be the Korean barbecue guy, the one the hibachi doing the.
Oh, that's Japanese. That's hibachi.
Oh, you mean at the volcano?
Yeah, you want me to take a little thing with boy peeing and squirting your son's mouth so it looks like a little baby's pissing in your kid's mouth in front of everybody and everybody laughs because basically he's this fucking sexual pedophilia happening at a Bishuteki.
I went to one of those, and the guy was so funny that I went up to him after the show and introduced myself, and I said, "Would you come on the show and we can get like a portable table and you could do this stuff during the show?" And he was like, "Maybe." And he goes, "No." And I go, "Why?" And he goes, "I know you. You just want to make fun of Chink." I go, "No, that's not true." He goes, "You want to make fun of Chink?" And I go, that's what he said. It was so funny. He was so funny the way I've been to a bunch of those stupid things. He was really good.
Yeah. If you don't fucking laugh and if you don't try when they throw the fucking zucchini in your mouth,
yeah,
and you don't try to catch it, you're a loser.
Or the tails.
Yeah, so one guy was like, "No, I'm good." It's like, "Fuck you, dude." Everybody just tried to catch a zucchini.
Right.
Stop with your macho shit.
Have you ever been to an escape room?
I don't want to do that.
Why?
I was in one 2 weeks ago.
What was her name?
it was in Tampa.
Oh, the condo. Mike was looking around the condo. He was trying to do an escape for her.
Why won't you do it?
Mike went and made a sandwich and threw it out the window on the stairs. Look,
escape.
She opened the door, ran out for the sandwich, and just shut the door and locked it. I don't know, dude. I'm not into. I mean, first of all, you got to do it with other people, correct?
No, you go there with your people.
Yeah, other people.
No, like my brother and I went with my son.
Oh, I couldn't imagine you and your brother in a room together. I'll do that. If you and your brother, you and your brother, I'll do that.
Good.
Just to see the blood when they open the room and fucking just the blood and the broken noses and the fuck yous and the screaming. Yeah.
We work very well together and he's good. But there was a time where he looked at the clock and he's like, "I think the numbers mean something." I go, "No, that's not it. That's not the thing." And 2 seconds later, he's like, "Maybe the numbers mean something." And I was like, "No, it's not." He goes, "You think maybe the numbers?" I go, "How many fucking times are you going to say it?" I mean, but he got us out of the room. It was fun. I've been to a bunch of them, but I don't know what made me just bring that up. I think you and I doing it would be fun.
Here's why it would be annoying with you, because your brother and me would be doing all the work, right? All the work. And you're just like, "Yeah, maybe that's it." And then all of a sudden we'd be at the last puzzle we can't figure out. And your fat ass would just sit in a chair and it would go click and it would open up. And you'd be like, "You're welcome." And you'd walk out.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I do have that horseshoe in my ass kind of thing.
Oh my fucking God. Next time I come down, I'd fucking do it if you want.
It was, Bobby, I promise. And it's weird. It's like so JoJo turned me on to them like over a year ago, 2 years ago. And me and my wife and JoJo and this girl, Melissa, we went and did one. And it was they just put you in a room and you had to like find clues and open a window and turn on a light. And it was fun, but it was a lame room. So then we were like, "Oh, it's fun though. Let's do it again. We'll find a different place." The next place we went to we went in a room and it was shitty like the first one, but as soon as you figure out the clue, the fucking wall opened and you walk through a tunnel, and I was like, holy shit. Yeah, some of them are real elaborate.
Yeah, what's his name has a good point. What if you can't get it? What happens?
You die. They keep you in the room.
No, what happens if you don't escape? They
If
just
you don't
like-
escape, your time runs out, and then they just tell you what the thing is so you can get out, and then you're just losers. You feel like shit all the time.
but what
like
do you
we
get
get-
if you escape?
So you don't get anything, but so you have an hour to get out,
Right.
and then you're allowed to ask for help like 5 times, but every time you do, it takes time off of your clock. So you don't really want to ask for help. You want to try and get out as fast as you can. And we did pretty good. We only had to ask for help like 3 times.
No shit.
And it was at the real. I mean, sometimes you got to match coordinates and letters, and it gets a little fucking hectic when you can hear the clock ticking in the back, you know?
Oh, you can hear it?
No, well, some of them you can't. Some of them you can hear just music, the whole time, that tense music.
Wow.
We did one that was supposed to be you were on an airplane, and the airplane was hijacked or whatever, and you were going to go down if you didn't figure out the thing. And they built a whole like front of an airplane in there, and when you went through, you ended up in the cockpit. It was cool shit, man.
Where are the terrorists?
No, it wasn't terrorists. I don't think that would really fly. It was it wasn't hijacked. It was something that was a
It
bomb
flies
on it.
because it just goes into a building.
Yeah.
Oh, never forget.
Lou.
My escape room is
Lou's hilarious.
2 stories with no elevator.
That's it.
Oh, that must suck. You just go into your doctor's office, and all of a sudden you come back, and there's this yellow tape on the elevator door. Use the stairs. That is true though. What if somebody is in a wheelchair and like they say when something bad happens, you can't use the elevator. Like if the building is fucking burning, what are you gonna do? Just throw yourself down a fucking? Just keep hucking yourself down the stairs?
Well, Lou's lucky because she's good looking. Somebody will want to help her. But
Right.
imagine she was ugly or fat and ugly, and she's just sitting there, and because I'd sling Lou right over my shoulder and carry her down like a fucking champion. But when I walk by Bessie and Bessie's like, I need help, I'd be like, sorry, Bessie, today ain't your day.
Yeah,
Later.
I would just be like, hey, sir, yes, look, the elevator's not working, and the building's on fire. Can you throw me down this stairwell? Just keep kicking me in front of you.
Just give me good momentum. I'll roll the rest of the way.
I'll roll the rest of the way down, and then at the bottom, just drag me out.
Right.
Oh,
Don't leave me at the flat end.
I think all buildings should have a zip line.
A fucking slide.
Yeah.
You ever see when they're doing construction and they gotta throw garbage into the thing? They just throw in the tube and it goes right down in the dumpster. That's what they should have, an emergency slide.
Emergency handicap slide where you can just huck yourself down the slide into a big pillow.
Whee!
Right. Just collect all the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
What are we gonna do in Atlantic City? I'm very excited to come up there.
Well,
In addition to being in Atlantic City and getting to hang out with you, I did this old man thing today. I said, let me see what the weather is going to be like there. Oh, highest 70 in the 50s at night. That's what I'm excited for. The beautiful weather.
Some nice cool weather, right?
Fucking 900 degrees here still.
Well, if you didn't have the palate of a 13-year-old, we could smoke some cigars, but
I have the palate. I just don't have the fucking manpower to be able to tolerate it.
Well, I'm going to look for a steak dinner place. I want to get a good steak dinner.
There's a bunch of good places down there. My thing is, I'm kind of glad, but you don't gamble.
I don't.
We're not even in a casino. We're at the theater, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna be like, we're not even going to lose money because we won't be in the casino. But I may have to wake up early Saturday morning and just take a ride over there.
How far are we away from the casino?
Probably not too far at all.
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go to dinner, do the thing, and then probably hit a casino. Probably go over there and hit some stuff, right? And I have my car too, and we could drive to Asbury Park. We could drive to the shore. We could do whatever the fuck we want. We'll find something to do. You know what I mean?
Yep, I'm down.
And some of the fans are gonna be there, so we'll fucking hang out with you, fucking ladybugs. Yeah, definitely go to the Hard Rock. That sounds fun. Go to the Hard Rock.
Oh, so I got some good. That's right. My people from here are down with that Hard Rock up there. I got some good hookups there.
Well, let's fucking go there.
Yeah, I bet they got a good steakhouse.
Yeah, I said Asbury Park. There's some good places over there that I know. You fucking chowed ahead.
Hey, Chris brought up a good thing. When's the camping trip? I'm definitely down to do the camping trip this year. Now that the weather is changing and it's getting cool, I will definitely do a Ladybug camping trip this year for sure.
Are we doing it up here?
Up there.
All right. Well,
You don't want to do it down here. And most of your people are up there. I would come up there for sure.
let me call but we're gonna be cold.
It's all right. That's camping. That's what you do.
It's 62 it's 62 at night here.
That's fine. It's 62 degrees. You wear a fucking sweatshirt and get a nice sleeping bag.
All right, I'm in. I'll call KOA right when I'm done.
Seriously, I will really come up for that. I think that'd
All right,
be awesome.
you better come up for it,
Dude. I'm traveling every weekend from now until the end of the year.
Yeah, you better come up for the thing. Because if I'm out in the camping in the woods and it's just all of us and you don't show up.
No, I'm in. I'm totally in.
Damn good. All right, we're gonna end this show. Go to comicwearables.com. Oh, wait a minute.
I got nothing. We got nothing left on this show. We're
Are
done.
we done? Wait a minute. I thought there's something else.
There's comicwearables.com. There's upcoming shows. Bobby's going to be in Atlantic City at the Celebrity Theater.
Something else.
Nothing else. What?
What is it?
What? Joe's.
What? I don't understand what's going on.
Oh! Terrible actors. Joe. What?
There we go. I remember this. We got one Joe. I mean, that's not enough. That's not enough. Maybe they're not into it anymore.
I'm not.
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, there's another Joe. We got another Joe. Are there more Joes? I don't think they want it. I don't think they want it. There's a Joe. There's a Joe. There's a Joe. Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, every week we have this young man for over a year do a new 5. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes, meh. But you know what? He always tries. And that's what comedy's about. Trying to be creative. And let's give it up for a new 5 with Joe.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Hello, Joe. He just made it sound like Little League. He was like, at least everybody tries.
Hello, Joe. How are you? Welcome, Joe.
Bobby literally said before, comedy is tough, guys. That's okay. I feel great. I'm tan. You know, I went to a seafood festival this weekend. It was okay, but the bands were great. There was Fleetwood Mackerel, ZZ Tilapia, and Salmon and Garfunkel. You know, for the young people, Shrimp Biscuit.
Ooh.
Yeah, I stayed away. Too many groupers hanging around. Hey, the other day, I got to pet a therapy dog. It felt great until I got that bill in the mail. That bitch charged me $50 for one scratch behind the ear. What a piece of shih tzu. Hey, speaking of dogs, have you heard of that new robotic dog you can buy? Yeah, it's like a real dog, but its brain is a computer. It doesn't sleep in the bed with you. It just lays on its own iPad. When it runs away, you got to catch it with an internet. And they don't take it to the pound, they take it to the hashtag. It's good at listening too. Only thing is, when you give it a command, you also have to hold down shift. What's great is the robot doesn't poop. It just goes on Twitter. Okay. Hey!
Holy mackerel.
Did you hear? Last week, the first black woman was crowned Miss Ireland. She has the distinction of being the first Miss Ireland to make it through the swimsuit competition without getting a sunburn. All right, well, that's it.
You ended on that.
Too pale.
It's too pale. Well, everybody, give it up for Joe Russell, everybody.
Thanks,
Joe Russell.
Yeah.
Ladybugs became crickets.
Oh, shit.
That's good.
All right, check it out. Joe at Jokes Russell. Check him out and check out the Cheese Show on YouTube. It is a fucking awesome little show that Joe and his girlfriend do. The Cheese Show on YouTube and Instagram, and check out Joe, of course, on Instagram. At Mike V Suarez on everything. He is the man, the myth, the fucking what do we call him today? The
Texican.
The Tunsigan. And of course, check out the Mike Calta Show. Just type in The Bone on Safari, Google, Chrome, Firefox, whatever you fucking use, DuckDuckGoose. And you can listen to the show every morning. ComicWearables.com. Use code word Ladybugs, and you get 20% off all your Calta and Kelly gear. Make sure you
Big
get
J. Ogerson shirt looks like you took my face and just went like this to it.
You have the Robert Kelly shirt. You got the Calta, Mike Calta shirt. Of course, you got the Calta and Kelly gear down the bottom there. There you go, right there. So make sure you check that out. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, which I know you are, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button for us. Just do that. And make sure you go to patreon.com/Robert Kelly. If you like the show that much, you can watch us every Friday only on patreon.com/Robert Kelly. And on Saturdays, if you join the Patreon, you get to be part of the JOP, the Ladybug group, where I was on this Saturday night. Mike was fighting off knife wielding hookers, but I was in the JOP. We had a blast this weekend. Very fun, hilarious group of people, all the Ladybugs. And yes,
Friday night, my band is playing at Visani, the place you usually do a comedy at. My band is playing at Visani in Port Charlotte for the first time ever.
Yeah, we do need a Pap Pap shirt. We need Pap Pap peeing.
Tinkle Bell.
Tinkle Bell has to be. So song. What song?
Our theme song.
No, I don't. What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? Go to robertkellylive.com, and you know what? All my dates are there. This weekend, Long Island Patchogue Theater, Celebrity Theater. Mike's going to be there with me Friday on my birthday weekend. Come out and celebrate with us October 8th and 9th. And then I got the Round Rock Tavern, Governor's Comedy Club back in Staten Island, Skankfest. So many shows coming up. robertkellylive.com, Bananas Comedy Club in Jersey, Comedy on the Carlson. Comics Come Home is happening again at the Boston TD Center there, the TD Garden. And you know what? Just before we leave, what? We're leaving now, but we'll be back. Yeah. Bounce your head. Feel it. Oh, yeah, Lou. Don't say no. Say yeah. We'll be back on Friday. Woo! With a better show. If possible. I don't think so. This is the Calta and Kelly Show. Every Monday, sometimes Tuesday and Friday. We'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.
Lou.